Hi there everybody, my name is Kirk and I'll show you how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Now the first thing you do in Yu-Gi-Oh! You draw 5 cards. Now when it comes up to being your turn, you draw an extra card. Now here's how this works. You can put down a level 1 through 4, but if you have a special card where it shows where it's like the Tricky. Now the Tricky has an effect to it to where if you discard a monster from your hand, you can play him immediately. So I'm going to do that right now. Now as you can see, the Tricky has 2000 attack and 1200 defense. Now, what this means is that if it has 2000 attack, it means that the monster that my opponent has, if it has a lower attack, that means that whatever my attack was, minus the opponent's monster's attack, and that's how much life point damage you take. Now, as you can see, there are different types of spells and traps. Now, one spell that I have in your hand that I'm going to show you right now is called Swords of Revealing Light. Now, what that does is blocks a monster for 3 turns. But make sure that you read it before you play it. That way you know what it does and what effect it'll do. So now since I play that, I can also put 2 more cards face down. And the way how this works is each card counts as 1 part of a zone. And the zone can only hold up to 5 zone cards. Now, as you can see, the Tricky only is in 1 monster zone, while there are 3 cards in the Magic and Trap zone. But my opponent has 2 monsters in the monster zone, and no cards in the spell zone. And how the next part works is XYZ summoning. Now, you see the deck here? Now, these are different types of XYZs. And a way how you can use them is you look at the numbers. But right now, I'm going to put together the card number 39, Utopia. And now you have to read the effects when this happens, because if they can XYZ someone like this, they can have more power than you. Now, a way how to keep this safe is, even if they do that, there's still gonna be 2 turns for this. So, no matter what, you're gonna be safe for 2 turns at least. Now, a way how you can turn your opponent's opposite to their side and take their monster is this special card I'm gonna show you right now, and it is called Change of Heart. Now, what that does means I can take control of their monster, and that means I am able to attack him twice, to where I can win if he has 4,000. Now, this all may seem confusing right now, but trust me, once you get used to it, it's not gonna be that hard. And a way how I show you is that fusions are next up on our list. Now, as you can see here, purples mean a fusion. Now, blue cards are basically based on ritual cards, but since we don't have any, we can't talk about them. So, how you do a fusion card is you have to have the specific material to summon them. So, as you can see here, it needs Buster Blader and Dark Magician. And I just happen to have those in my hand. But what you have to do to make this work is have the card known as polymerization. Now, once I use polymerization, I can put these 2 together and bring out Dark Paladin, to where I can use him in my attack. And by the way, how you will tribute summon is, you see this 1 card right here? If I tribute him, remember, tribute, that means that you have to wait a turn. Once you set a monster down, you have to wait a turn before you can actually tribute it to get a higher monster. Now, the higher monster I have right now is Poseidon, the Atlantean Dragon. So, when I get rid of a card like this, I'm able to summon Poseidon, the Atlantean Dragon. But one thing that you have to do if you want to get a higher card is you have to do this. You have to have 2 monsters out in the field, tribute them both to summon a level 7 or higher. And this higher level card is called Dark Magician of Chaos. Now, Dark Magician of Chaos can have many different side effects, but it can mainly be used to defeat your opponent. Now, what I mean by side effects is, if you take a close look right here, it has an effect to it. But right now, the effect to this will take a while, so I'll talk about it later. Now, as you can see at the top left of here, or somewhere close to there, there's a little infinity sign. That means this card will last till the end of the game. Now, another card I want to show you is a quick effect. Now, a quick effect is where you can play it right then and there, to where if you go like, I play this, it will work. Now, the next card I'm going to show you is Field Spell. Now, field spells are specific to what kind of monster it is. As you can see, this one affects water monsters only, to where it gives them 5,000 attack and defense. And another card I want to show you is a ritual card. Now, ritual cards are used to summon a higher level attack monster or defense monster. But what you have to do is read what it says. And this card says I need to get rid of monsters in my hand that equal up to level 8. Now, the last thing that happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! To end the game is that your opponent needs to have 0 life. That means that once they get down to 0 life points, you win the game. But, it'd be easier to show you. Now, how we're going to decide who goes first is rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Now John goes first.
Alright, I draw, I'll place 3 face downs, and then use a spell card, Terraforming, to get one field spell from my deck to my hand. Then I use Legendary Ocean, then Legendary Atlantean Tridon in attack mode. And I have my turn there.
Okay, my turn. I will draw. I place 3 face downs, and I'll discard a card and summon the Tricky in attack mode. Now, the Tricky can't do anything right now. The Tricky will attack your legendary Atlantean Trident.
Tornado Wall. I receive no battle damage.
You receive no battle damage, but
Yeah.
you have no more Tornado Wall. Remove trap. Now, I end my turn.
My turn, I draw. I'll use Surface to bring back Legendary Atlantean Tridon in defense. And then I will end my turn there.
Okay, my turn. I draw. Now, I will use Monster Reborn. And I'll summon Magician of Black Chaos. Now it says you can ritual summon this card with Black Magician Magic Ritual. But since it was in the graveyard, I was able to take it out with Monster Reborn. Now, my Magician of Black Chaos will not attack first, but the Tricky will attack your legendary Atlantean Trident.
And I guess the Ocean Dragon Lord. I will take no battle damage.
Okay.
But like the card won't get destroyed.
I end my turn.
Alright, my turn. I draw. I'll play Filler Wabaka in attack mode. Then I'll XYZ summon into Genosaur. Then I'll detach both of these to inflict 200 damage to you.
And it's game over.
Yeah.
Now, when the game's over, as I already told you, you have to have 0 life points. And what we started at was 2,000. And this card's effects, as you would have told above, it gave 1,000 damage to the opponent by detaching an XYZ material. Now, what's an XYZ material? An XYZ material is like this. You have to have 2 of the same cards, but they have to be the same level.
2 of the different cards, but have to be the same level.
They have to be 2 different cards, but have to have the same level along with it.
Some cards.
Some
cards you have to have.
But some cards can vary to have 2 to 3, maybe even 4.
Or have crazy, or have
Now.
or have like crazy condition like Blackberry, right? So.
Yeah. But thank you for watching our tutorial, and I hope this helped you out. I hope this helped you out to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And just remember that some games might not suit you. So, try your best, and if you like it, great.